Hello, Leo. Welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we're going to get right into the quarterly outlook for October, November, December for you guys. All right, so this is a Celtic cross spread. And I'm just going through the zodiac sign by feeling, zodiac chart by feeling. So some of the other signs are up. This is for Leo. So this could be anyone who has Leo in their sun, moon, rising, Venus even, for the next 3 months. And it's a general outlook. So wherever, you know, the main message lies, whether it's a main love outlook or business, whatever the case may be, we're going to see what it's all about. Now, I love reading for you guys. My moon is in Leo, and I really have a great affinity for Leos because I'm also a Sagittarius. So I dig you guys so much, and I love reading for you guys. So let's just get right into Leo, October, November, December 2020. Show me what's going on for my lovely Leos. For those coming to this reading, I want to get clarity. My nose is already starting to itch. Some of you will be familiar with readers' noses itching. All right, straight in the center, we have Valor, Seven of Wands, covered by Page of Cups. Page of Swords. Right away, we're overcoming fear. Overcoming fears. Four of Cups. 10 of Cups, wow. King of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, King of Wands, 3 of Wands, Patience, and 8 of Swords. Wow, Leo, at the bottom, we have a Tower period coming up for you. Wow, wow, wow. Well, a Tower moment. What is a Tower moment? Let me take a moment to break this down for you before we get into it. And I'm going to say why, because we have right away, I said, overcoming fear, right? It's card for Valor, 7 of Wands, has come right out at the center. And pages are earth, and they are associated with overcoming fear. And here we have Tower at the bottom. So the Tower moment in our lives, the Tower moment in our lives is a moment when everything that we've built up, the Tower really represents, for many of us, our foundation, right? It is the foundation of who we are, what we have learned over the years, what we have grown accustomed to, how we've been raised, and the opinions and the things that we hold as truths. We all hold certain ideas to ourselves, and we consider them truths, whether they are actual truths or not for anyone else. We hold them as truths for ourselves. Now, what happens with the Tower is when our experience, right? Lightning comes in oftentimes. This is symbolic of a divine event or an event that comes into our lives through no control of our own. And what happens, this event, this experience absolutely goes contrary to everything we've built up in this Tower. And what happens? The Tower is hit and it crumbles. The problem is that with Tower moments, and many of us, we see a Tower card, we say, oh, a Tower moment, oh my God. And it's really, really devastating. I see it in comments. And the reason why is that, of course, it can feel devastating because many of us associate who we are with our Tower. These truths that we hold to be sort of truths, right? These ideas, rather, these ideas, opinions that we hold to be fact or that we hold to be truths, we identify with them. They are part of then who we are. They are part of how we believe we fit into the world and how the world is. Well, when that is broken apart, it tends to also shake us to our core. Who are we now? And what does this say about me? That I was perhaps wrong. The thing is, you build your Tower back up. Once it's broken down, you build it back up. So it is an intense healing moment. It is an intense moment for evolving and progressing and transcending yourself. So you really want to embrace the Tower moment. So let's get right into it, right? Leo, Valor and Page of Cups. Well, Valor and love. 7 of Wands is the card for Valor. It is the card for coming up with creative ideas and solutions to any obstacles in your way, okay? Oftentimes, 7 of Wands is fighting against obstacles that are thrown in your way by others. These are not static wands that this character on the card is fighting against. They're kind of moving wands. You can imagine there are people or there are intentional energies behind these wands. So this is very much, this is different than overcoming obstacles that are in your path. Okay, Seven of Wands is different than that. Seven of Wands is much more about being creative and facing challenges that are actively thrown in our path by others or by circumstances. Okay, so it is really a courageous act because it is a very it is an energy that is moving. You're constantly trying to figure stuff out on the hop. You know what I mean? Things are coming up out of nowhere. You're not necessarily able to prepare, as I would say, like I said, for obstacles that you are expecting or something like that. So this is a really, really courageous time, a time when you are really coming up with a lot of creative solutions. And all of this is for you to stand your ground on something you feel very strongly about. Whatever this passion is of yours, whatever you feel strongly about, you are standing your ground. And Seven of Wands is all about that. You're covered by Page of Cups. Now, pages, as I said, remember this with the court cards. Pages are always earth, knights are always associated with air, queens are always associated with water, and kings are always associated with fire. So with pages, not only are they associated with earth, but pages are representative of overcoming fear in all of the suits. They are the first court card that begins to challenge the initial fears in that suit. Page of Cups is when we begin to basically face our initial fears in love. Fear of being rejected, fears like jealousy, fears like insecurity, all of these type of little fears that you won't be good enough or that they won't love you back. All of these fears that we have in love, the Page of Cups is the one who begins to challenge that and fight against those fears. And his first step in doing that is to offer you a token of his love with that cup there to let you know that, okay, I'm not too afraid to let you know that I care about you and that I want to know more. It's a very, also with pages being earth, it's also a very kind of earthy material gesture that is made. So there's going to be a lot of, this period is really a period for you, Leo, where there's going to be a lot of that. Either it'll be from you through that Seven of Wands, or it will be others coming into you, but it's going to be a period of really kind of stepping out and stepping up and stepping out in the area of love, of letting people know you care for them, and having people come in and letting you know they care for you. It's also going to be a very material time of doing that. So it'll be like things like tactile things, letters that you might even get, presents you might get, physical things, physical gestures, because pages being earth, associated with earth, these are going to be very grounded gestures. They're going to be something that you can hold on to, right? It's a really, really beautiful feeling, though, Leo. Just wanted to get that a little bit straighter for you guys. So let's get into your conscious and unconscious positions. You have another page here with your conscious and unconscious for this period. So Page of Swords, right? We are talking about Page of Swords, we are talking about overcoming fear associated with air, right? So air is associated with the mental, right? Page of Swords is really this energy that you're going to be busy with this period, Leo, of remaining positive. You're going to be full of the energy of sort of saying, look, negative ideas are not going to hold me back. I know I can do this. You're going to have a very positive mental state. Page of Swords is all about maintaining his self-esteem, maintaining his self-confidence. He's constantly battling, the clarity of the clouds. Sometimes he's clarity, sometimes he gets a little confused or he gets thrown off of his focus, but nevertheless, he's intentional about constantly remaining focused and maintaining his focus, maintaining his confidence. And most of all, not letting negative ideas about himself, from himself or from those around him, affect his own self-esteem. This is really nice, positive energy. And again, it's another feeling of overcoming insecurities and fears in certain areas in your life. It just adds to this period, Leo, of being a period of strength for you, gaining strength and gaining sort of Strength card, Major Arcana, is your card for Leo, but it's all adds to sort of you kind of gaining your security, gaining your confidence as well. Four of Cups, though, is in the back of your mind. There's going to be a lot of people who are offering you, or certainly there's going to be at least one major offer that's coming your way. But for this to show up for a 3-month reading, it's going to be either a consistent offer, or it'll be offers for multiple people of love or help or something coming in that you're just not willing to accept. And I think it could be in the area of love, in as much as this, that it could be some of these people who are coming in for you, they may be coming in with a Page of Cups attitude, but they're coming in with a cup of love. You're not really ready to accept it, Leo. 4 is the number for stability, and it seems to me this 4 of Cups is that you've already really sort of established a certain amount of stability in and of yourself, in your life, with regard to your self-esteem, your confidence, etc. And so it's kind of like whoever is coming in with a cup of love, the gesture is sweet, it is nice, it may be part of that Page of Cups energy. However, you're not really willing to accept it until you know what it has to offer, right? 4 of Cups can be interpreted many, many ways, like all of the tarot cards can be interpreted many, many ways, but the deeper meaning of it at heart is really that you're just not willing to allow this cup of love in. You've been there before. 3 of Cups is there. 3 cups are there. They all look the same as what's being offered to you. You have to remember this offer is really coming out of nowhere, out of a cloud, and there's nothing really substantial associated with it. So sometimes we are not accepting this offer of love, and we really should. It could be help that we need that we're refusing to accept. But a lot of times, and I feel here, Leo, that this is much more to do with somebody offering you something but really not showing improving, right? What is it that you should expect with that? It could be an admirer or somebody who's coming in with this Page of Cups over this next 3-month period who wants to get with you, but they're just not coming with anything substantial to make you feel like you should accept it. And that's good, because oftentimes we too often take cups of love that come out of just words that don't really mean anything, and then the actions don't actually follow up what the words are saying, you know, what the person is saying to you. So then you have this situation like, well, they said they love me, they said they were going to do this, and it was going to be like that, but it never turned into anything, and I don't understand. Well, this is oftentimes because we've accepted that cup of love before we've really gotten any kind of proof of who this person really is, certainly with people that you don't even know, right? But in any case, Leo, I'm just saying that this period is a period where we're really going to make people go through their paces if they want to get next to you, and I think it's a good thing. Coming in, we have 10 of Cups and King of Pentacles. Wow, this is nice. You come into this period with a 10 of Cups feeling. So some of you are already in a really, really happy, lovely relationship. And you are bringing this lovely relationship right into this 3-month period. 10 of Cups is full circle. Some of you may have moved in with somebody recently, or you've gotten to the next level of commitment, right? 10s are completion and beginning. So we always go through completion, beginning. Every time we rise up to another level of commitment, that's a completion of that cycle, and now you're beginning a new cycle. If that level of commitment, for instance, you move in with somebody, that's one cycle. Now you're going into the next cycle. Maybe the next cycle ends with you getting married, and now you have another cycle. What is your marriage life together, right? But 10 of Cups can indicate a coming together, can indicate a leveling up of commitment, and now moving forward with the commitment. So some of you are coming into this period with a really nice love connection, and you're coming out of this period with a lot of money and a lot of success. The love connection is strong, it's supportive, and that 7 of Wands, I'm going to say, is really, really going to lead to this King of Pentacles energy that you bring out by the end of this period. What's your attitude? Well, your attitude this 3-month period, October, November, December, Leo, and what you get back. Well, your attitude is a 9 of Pentacles attitude. It's one of ambition. You're trying to master something and you're really working hard at it. So your rewards will start coming in, right? 9 of Pentacles is really remaining true to your goal. Rewards are coming in, but you're remaining true to your ambitious goals. You're not slacking down. There is a feeling of keeping business and pleasure separate, keeping your life, your love life and your relationship and that connection separate from whatever it is that you do for a living, that you make your money off, that it makes you your abundance. And that's the attitude you're kind of bringing into this period. I'm not necessarily sure that you're willing to get to that next sort of level just yet of taking the commitment up to marriage per se or anything like that. Nine of Pentacles indicates definitely as still someone who is pulled back. They aren't 100% opened up to a love connection if they are love connected, right? So for those of you who are in this love connection here, you are still keeping your business, something separate. You're still keeping a part of you separate and independent. What comes back to you is King of Wands, so a vision. I'm going to say what comes back to you is, for some of you, Leo, the person you're with, the lover you're with is going to be like, look, I believe in you. And I think they are coming into you strong with this kind of like support, this vision. And as much as they may sweep you off your feet, you may resonate up to the next level of commitment. In this relationship, Leo, for those of you who are in this strong relationship, and I do feel like this is a reading for Leo who's in a relationship, a strong committed relationship, where King of Wands meets you, this is the person you're either with. If you're not in a strong committed relationship, I just don't see this being for a single person. It could very well be this, you are in a relationship, it just hasn't risen up to that level of commitment, right? In either case, King of Wands is coming in to say, look, I want you. I want to be with you. You are part of my vision, and your work as an artist, master of whatever it is you're doing occupationally, work-wise, business-wise, creative-wise, I support it 100%. I support you. I want to support that, and I want you 100%. Right? It could be even like, it's just a leveling up of a commitment that they're willing to throw behind you. So it's not even just earth commitment materially and financially, but it's the commitment of having their enthusiasm because they believe in you. King of Wands. Wands is all about enthusiasm and vision. So not only, they believe in you and they want to really show you that and bring you out of that Nine of Pentacles, I want to say, probably to raise you up to 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, which would be possibly marriage, a power couple moving in together, really moving into life together like that. Very nice, powerful reading here, Leo. Three of Wands is in your position of hopes and dreams and fears. So there's some patience you're going to have to exhibit at certain points throughout this next 3 months. You're going to have to wait for certain information to come in before you make your decisions. All right, and it's very important you do that, especially if you're talking about, especially when it's concerning this issue, whatever this passion that you are sort of I want to say spearheading, or that you are leading, or that you are standing your ground on, whatever this is, if it's work related, life related, project related, creative related, whatever it is, over this next period, you want to take your time and be very, although at times you're going to be raring to go on certain issues, you do also want to take your time. 3 is the number, remember, for bonding, loyalty, and virtue, and patience is a virtue. 3 of Wands is the card for patience, okay? So it is a virtue. It is a 3 card in tarot, 3 tarot, bonding, loyalty, virtue, but this virtue with 3 of Wands specifically is patience and the need for patience. You can see him on the hill looking as far as he can to see the first hint of any information coming in. That is how eager he is waiting, and that speaks to how necessary the patience is needed. 8 of Swords is how you wind up this 3-month period, Leo. So be very careful. There's some toxic energy at the end of this period. Sorry about the focusing. There's some toxic energy coming in at the end of this period. 8 of Swords is a feeling of really not being in control, not being in control of your decisions, and having other people control you. It is a falsehood, and it is something that we kind of get ourselves to believe when we don't want to take responsibility. It's a form of alienating ourselves, and it is oftentimes an attitude that leads us to gaslight others and to act very dysfunctionally with others. So be very careful. I'm not sure why that's come up with such a nice reading, but I think that it is to do necessarily with this 4 of Cups here. There may be, this 4 of Cups is an interrupter here in the back of your mind. Someone keeps offering you a cup of love that you're not accepting, Leo. And by the end of this period, you may be dealing with some real toxic energy and associated with this 4 of Cups. It could be that person, or it could be that you're not handling it right and you start to sort of like yourself, I want to say, just just be honest, right? You don't want to get caught up in something weird with this Four of Cups here, this other individual. Again, this is a period, a lot of readings lately have been, a lot of people have had exes coming in, they have had people coming in, they have had, I want to say, other admirers, third parties, challengers, people, competitors coming in either for them or for their lover during this next 3-month period. I don't know why, don't know what's going on astrologically, but that has been kind of a running theme over the last few weeks, and it is showing up over these 3-month readings. So this Eight of Swords and Four of Cups is, I believe, is associated. It may indeed have something to do even with that Page of Cups, feeling new. It is a new gesture coming in. But you come, like I said, you come into this period with a Ten of Cups, which really indicates a love connection that's already there, strong. All right, so just take care. Let's get your clarifiers out. Oops. Clarifiers for Leo for this period. Wow. October, November, and December. All right, we have Ten of Pentacles. There it is. Yeah. Prince of Cups, again, Page of Cups doubled up. Strength, there's the card that I was talking about earlier. Strength is coming in well, Leo. What can I say? A lot of... Bottom of the deck, Three of Cards, and there is your other party. So friends, someone who is a friend is coming in. Three of Cups is not third-party energy. It is bonding with friends. However, it can indicate when it shows up in this kind of reading that whoever this person coming into you is from your social group. They may be from your friend circle. You may already be friends with them. It may not be somebody completely new. Here's your Ten of Pentacles that I was talking about that this person almost wants to raise you up to, right? King of Wands, who I believe... You could be the challenger. Some of you, it may be this person, new person coming in. For some of you, this King of Wands is going to be who you're connected to with this Ten of Cups. But in any case, here's your Ten of Pentacles. Confidence and self-esteem and assurity is what will lead you up to a Ten of Pentacles in this period. So again, it is about love and money also coming together. For some of you, Leos, your money situation is being raised up to a Ten of Pentacles by virtue of this love connection, right? And it's all to do with you remaining positive and remaining honest. One of the traits also of all the Swords court cards is extreme honesty, certainly with communication and in love. So again, if you are already connected to somebody, you have somebody coming in who you are secretly constantly rebuffing here, you may need to be honest with your lover about that. There's the Prince of Cups. Well, Prince is knights, but not pages. But again, this person is someone coming in to sweep you off your feet, right? There's a Knight of Cups coming in, but you're not accepting that cup of love. And again, I think that it may have something indeed to do with the fact that you may be already connected. You may already be having this King of Wands in your life. This Ten of Cups is there. Interesting, right? Someone is coming in to be that Knight of Cups to you. But remember also, the Knight is one of the most uncommitted knights in the deck. And so, yeah, you may have somebody coming into you, Leo, who's really trying to sweep you off your feet. And you're not accepting them for a good reason. Remember, they're sweeping you off your feet, but are they really showing you what you can expect? Is it just words? Are they, you know, whether you're connected to someone or not, some of you are going to be single and swept off your feet. But if you're already in a Ten of Cups where you're King of Wands here, be careful with this Knight of Cups or this Prince of Cups, right? Princes and knights are the same. Strength, there's your card showing up. So Leo, you are 8 major arcana. In this deck, however, the Cosmic Tarot deck, they've switched strength and justice. Some tarot decks, for those of you who aren't familiar with this change, some tarot decks will switch strength and justice, so 8 and 11. So in this deck, it is the 11 card strength. But normally in the traditional tarot, strength card is the 8 card in major arcana, and it is your card regardless. Strength is always your card, Leo, and there you are showing up. This is all about you maintaining your strength, maintaining your who you are, right? Beautiful, you showing up, Ten of Cups. It's all about you shining, right? And really playing to your strengths this month. And this is what's bringing in this Ten of Cups, right? And when I say, again, strength Strength, again, apart from it being your card, the essence of the Strength card is not succumbing to your baser desires. Again, if this person is coming in to sweep you off your feet, not really responding. King of Pentacles covered with the World. Well, there you are. By the end of this period, King of Pentacles, you round off as King of Pentacles, and the World card talks about being exactly where you're supposed to be for your life. This is a coming together. This is an absolute sort of all fates and destiny energies are working in concert, and this is really a real kind of life moment. You will come out of this period, for those of you resonating with this, exactly where you should be, dancing on top of the world. But this is also going to require a lot of work, remember, with that Valor card, and certainly you remaining true to who you are and maintaining your strength. It's a beautiful reading for the next 3-month period, but there are some challenges, and most of those challenges are coming from this Knight of Cups or Prince of Cups, who is coming in to kind of try and woo you. And for some of you, they may be the one you end up with. You may decide that this is who you want to be with, but for some of you, this is going to be more of a testing period, a challenging period where you're very much kind of like holding on to what you have and building on that and seeing how this turns out. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that, Leo. This is your October, November, December outlook. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share. But for right now, have a wonderful 3-month period, and I'll see you guys next week in your love outlook. Bye-bye now.